Welcome back to News Geelong. Well, we'll continue our tennis coverage now, speaking with young upcomer Mario Matchick. Mario, you've just come back from a massive tournament. Of course, you've won it, as we can see from the trophy. Can you tell us what it was and what you went through?
Yep. So it was an AMT at Melbourne Park, which means Australian Money Tournament. It was also a ranking tournament. And yeah, in total there was about 60, 70 entrants, and of course I came on top.
Well, that is a massive achievement. Do you reckon that's probably the biggest tournament you've won so far, or could there have been others?
Yeah, so far, I mean, it's my first Open I've won, so yeah, it was quite exciting. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that was my first tournament.
Finally, you just mentioned you've been coming to the Geelong lawn tennis, since you were 5 years old. What's probably the most exciting feature of this fantastic facility?
Just everything. I mean, they've got great facilities, good courts, grass courts. Now they've got a gym. They've got everything, really, and the people here are amazing. Good support, and yeah, feels like home.
Well, to us at News Geelong, it certainly is the home of tennis. We want to thank you very much for joining us this Friday evening.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, Mario. And for all those tennis fans watching, remember to head to the Geelong Lawn Tennis Club tomorrow to see the Australian Open trophy. Well, we'll go to a different sport now, stair climbing, with Carolyn Scott.
There are no stairs here at the Surf Coast Highway, entrance to the Royal Automobile Club of Victoria's golf course, but there are plenty at the Eureka Tower in Melbourne, more than 1,000, and Jan Juck runner, elite athlete Caroline Scott is going to compete in her 4th Eureka run, and this year she's the favourite. No pressure, she says. Let's find out how she's been preparing.
This will be my 4th time up the tower, so looking forward to it.
And I believe you're seeded number 1, and that's come through a couple of situations where a couple of the leading contenders have pulled out this year.
Yeah, the Alice McNamara, who's won it the last 3 years running, she won't be competing this year. I myself come 3rd last year, so yeah, I've slotted now into number 1 place, so no pressure.
No, none whatsoever. I can see you've been in full training though.
Yes, yep, been training pretty hard, so lots of stair running, lots of plyometrics and strength training for my legs, so hopefully they'll do what they need to do come Sunday.
Well, we're hoping today we'd have got to the stairs at Jan Juck Beach, where is one of your main training grounds.
Yes, it would have been good, but a bit dangerous on the stairs today, so with the rain, but yeah.
So you've had the experience. I believe you had to virtually climb over some of the field last year. Is that sort of the pattern of each run up the stairs?
So the run takes off in different waves, so there's probably about 80 people in each wave with the general entry. So yeah, you do find that you have a bit of riff-raff in the stairwell, but this year I applied for the elite entry, and that way I'll be having pretty much a clear run, so they'll have 20 seconds between each elite person, and being the first female, I'll be the first female to go in, so I should have a good clear stairwell.
Well, we hope so. What would the time frame be to get from point A to point B at the top there?
So the fastest that I've done it in is 11 minutes and 23 seconds. The current record for a female is 9 minutes 33, so I'm hoping to do something at least with the 10 in front of it, and anything beyond that would be amazing, but yeah, we'll see how we go come Sunday. So.
Well, how many stairs are there? Have you bothered to count them?
Yeah, there's 1,642 stairs, and it's over 88 floors.
So you'd have to be stair crazy, literally, to do this sort of thing as a competitive sport.
Yeah, so it interests me in the first place just as a different kind of a challenge, and each time after I do it, I'm pretty sure I'm never going to do it again, and then the time comes around again, and it's always like, oh, I think I'll try one more time. So just each time I've done it, I've got a better time. So I think it's that kind of challenge you kind of take on. But it's very much a mental thing. It's over such a short amount of time, and it's just so taxing for that brief amount of time. So yeah, it's just one of those crazy things.
Well, it is, but the fact of the matter is you are quite an experienced distance runner as well, aren't you?
Yeah, so I've done lots of different running, so right up through to about 50 Ks and anything from down to as low as 6 Ks. So yeah, I enjoy my running. And the other nice thing about this event is that it's a big fundraiser for White Lion and Interplast, so it's really great to do the fundraising side of it as well.
Taking a look at this year's Eureka Climb, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thanks for that, Nico. Well, we'll head to the Geelong Greyhound Racing Centre now, looking back at race 2, which was won by Rex Bale.
Racing, Rex Bale left fairly well out in the centre, winning it maybe Vegas. Now Rex Bale kicking up on the inside and going out fast. Symmetry Lad, Inventor around the outside going quickly. They're followed by Iron Ferrari, Graysdale, about 4 lengths away Sugar Lips, and 3 back last Hasty Transit up to the corner. Leader maybe Vegas being tackled on the inside by Symmetry Lad, and Rex Bale coming right down the centre. Symmetry Lad took the lead, gathered in by Rex Bale, and the favourite took the lead late, and a Rex Bale too good wins by a length and 3/4.
Well, that's all the greyhounds, and that's all the sport this Friday evening.